Welcome to Inside New York.
That's a great question. Thank you.
Hi, this is Shaka Khan, and you're watching Inside New York.
And this year's Tony Awards is the biggest night on Broadway.
And I'm on Inside New York.
Welcome to Inside New York. We are delighted to welcome back an award-winning screenwriter, playwright, and educator. We welcome Richard Wesley.
It's a pleasure to be back here. Hi, Joan.
Thank
How
you.
you doing?
I mean, you know, the last time we had you on, you were talking about your anthology.
Yes.
That was definitely, you know, a big celebration because it sold out. I was so pleased to have been there and
Yes.
to have participated minimally.
I think
as,
we were at
the
the drama book shop in Midtown
Yes.
Manhattan. Yes.
Yes,
All
we-
the books they had on sale that night sold out, and it's still selling.
Continuing to sell, so
yeah.
we definitely want to put a plug in that they can still
Yeah.
receive that if they didn't get a copy.
They
but
would.
for all our viewers, you heard about it first right here.
That's
Okay,
right.
as
That's right.
everything,
That's
along
right.
with the next production that we
Yeah.
told you you would hear about it first on TV, of course. And
Yeah.
that's
Autumn.
Autumn, which also has a political
yes.
message of sorts. And
the last
talk
time I
about-
was on with you, you know, I had mentioned that it was having a world premiere at the Crossroads Theater in New Jersey. Well, the Billie Holiday Theater, which is right here in New York City in Brooklyn, is bringing Autumn to New York. It's going to be performed in the Cumble Theater, which is located on the campus of Long Island University, right off Flatbush Avenue.
Okay.
So all you have to do is just go straight across the Manhattan Bridge, and as soon as you get to the Brooklyn side, just look to your left, and you'll see the Cumble Theater.
Right.
And
And we'll
2
have,
blocks
yes,
in there.
it's very convenient.
Yeah,
too.
it's a 300
right over
seat
the
house,
bridge. Yes.
and
It's a lovely little theater.
you know, and we intend to, you know, Walter Dallas, who's a very fine director, has worked a lot here in New York and up and down the East Coast. He'll be directing it. Jerome Preston Bates will be playing the lead role.
And for those who don't remember what Autumn is about, you may want to give just a brief.
It's a play about a veteran black mayor of a major city who is in line to become governor of the state. The Democratic Party is very powerful in the state, and if you know, if the sitting governor puts his hand on the shoulder of his successor, it's pretty much guaranteed that that person is going to be elected. And so this black mayor, finally, after years and years and years of climbing up that ladder, is in line to be governor until a backroom deal is made and his young protege is selected instead.
And will the play reveal why that occurred? Because I don't want to give away any of that. You'll have to go see the play.
Yes.
Because that's the first question in my mind. How and why did this happen? But we don't want to give it away, right?
Politics.
Okay. Autumn, 20 years later.
20 years.
And
It took
you
me
kept,
20 years to write that play. I stayed
Right.
at it. Did other
must be,
things, running
you
from
know.
October 20th through Sunday, November the 6th.
Okay.
And we're
right
going to have
up
a
to
special election night party with the cast and crew. And members of the public will be invited to that. But we'll be having a Q&A after several of the performances to discuss the current political climate, the African American role in politics in America, especially in the wake of Barack Obama. We have now seen a black person move all the way up to the White House. But there's a lot that needs to be done in between the local level and the White House. And
yes, we were just talking about that and the importance of voting, because if you know, a lot of people, there's some apathy about, even there was apathy in terms of electing Barack Obama. You know, they were saying, oh, he's not going to do anything more, or he hasn't done anything more. But there's a lack of understanding how the whole political system works.
We're beginning to realize now that you can't take things for granted. There's that old expression, freedom ain't free. You know, it's something that constantly has to be worked at. And you know, we continuously have to remind ourselves of that. I watched a documentary on CNN just this past weekend. I'm sorry, on PBS just this past weekend, and it was about Lyndon Johnson. And a segment of it dealt with the passage of the 1965 Voting Rights Act and the issues that were around, that surrounded that vote and arriving at that vote, and how all the major players in there, from Dr. King all the way over to Lyndon Baines Johnson, how they had to you know, execute their roles in order for that to happen. And people forget, 2 weeks after the Voting Rights Act was passed, Watts blew up. 2 weeks after. And it was a reminder that, you know, yes, the Voting Rights Act is, you know, was a major piece of legislation, but there are all these other underlying issues that had to be paid attention to. And even though you had, you know, what seemed like the success of the Civil Rights Movement and the Voting Rights Act, there were still issues that needed to be addressed.